What's good, YouTube? And today we're gonna rank Yakuza games based on how much I enjoy them. With Yakuza 8 releasing in like a couple weeks, I felt like it was like a perfect time to do this, you know? I literally just got caught up like a couple months ago. I finished Judgment too, so that's also on the list. So I felt like it was like a perfect time to see where I'm at, how I feel about each and every one of these games. By the way, I'm gonna make this list public so everybody who watches this video or whatever can like make their own list. I want everybody who makes a list to send it to me through my Twitter. But without further ado, let's get in the video. Alright, so the first game that we have up on the list is Yakuza 0. Do I even need to explain this? Like, come on, like, you get two people to play with, you know what I'm saying? They got 4 different styles each. Like, what is more to ask? It's like so much content in this game. Like, this should be called the Yakuza 0 like tier, to be honest. That's how good it is, you know what I'm saying? The Cabaret Club minigame, it's like my favorite minigame personally. Kiryu is cool too, but that one's it's alright. But Cabaret Club, mwah. Chef's Kiss, the Coliseum's cool too. It's not as good as the other ones, like the one from Like a Dragon Gaiden. That one was like my favorite Coliseum, which I forgot to add, by the way. I need to go do that, but that's pretty much explains this one. Let's go to the next one. Judgment. I literally just finished this game like yesterday, but I'd say it's the good stuff. It's the good stuff, you know. I wish the combat was a little better, but this is a pretty early Dragon Engine game, so like I'll give it a pass. And it's a change of pace because usually when using like Kiryu or the other Yakuza people, you know, they usually have a certain playstyle where Yagami's like, he's more elusive. He can move better than like Kiryu. Maybe not Akiyama, they're like around the same level, but he can move better than like most of the main characters he used to use in the game. And also the combat was a little iffy in Judgment. But other than that, the story, beautiful. Chef's Kiss, I loved it. Can't wait to play it again. We got Kiwami. I don't know where to put this one. Let me see. All right, this is going... We're chilling. I'd say it's fun once you get everything, but before that, yeah, it's pretty brutal. So I'd say it's up here when you have everything, and it's down here when you don't. Actually, no, there'd be a different tier where you're just like crying because like some of the bosses are really annoying, at least for like a casual like me. But I put in chilling because like the bosses are fun, but if you don't have the upgrades, they're like pretty terrible. Combat's fun. It's like 0, so of course it's gonna be fun. It's actually, I think it's better than 0, the combat itself. It's just mainly like the structure of like the bosses and stuff that it's a little worse for me, I think. So that's why it's lower. Oh boy, oh boy, we got Kiwami too. I didn't want to put it here, but it's probably the worst one for me, man. Unfortunate. I had good fun with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was fun beating people up. But other than that, this game is pretty boring to play. At least without mods. Like, base game, it's pretty boring to play, especially if you don't have the right upgrades, the right heat action and stuff like that. I'll give them some credit. It was literally the second game they made in the Dragon Engine, so I can't be too much of a hater. Yakuza 6. Honestly, we're playing chilling. Kiryu is like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, his moves were like way more aggressive despite them being the exact same. When you fight someone that beats you up, if you feel it more in this game for some reason, for me at least. Kiryu's just like, he just moves. Now, don't get me started on the fit he wears, you know what I'm saying? That fit is fire. Yakuza 3. Majority of people put it right here. That's just where it's gonna go, you know? To be fair, if it was the way I played it, the story, it'll be down here. Fights took way too long. The moves were like boring. But it's just like, once you get actually the good upgrades, Tiger Drop, you get the parries, you get some of the heavier heat action, you get some of the revelation. It's just pretty fun, to be honest. PS3 Kiryu is the best. I love him. Next game, we got Yakuza 4. Also some good stuff. It builds upon Yakuza 3. And it allows you to play 4 characters. Like, come on. Each of them are fun, except Majima. He becomes fun in 5. Don't worry. 4, I hate him. Everybody else is really fun though, so it makes up, and that's why they're in good stuff. Because Sajima it's kind of trash in this game, respectfully. Like a Drag, good stuff. It has to be. The only reason it's not in peak Yakuza gameplay is because I'm not an RPG like pro. You know what I'm saying? This is probably like the first. This is like the first one I actually beat, and I still had fun with it. So I just like a testament to how good Like a Dragon is. Like, I just love like your team comp you're able to make with all of your party members and stuff like that. I love the little special attack. It has good amount of like side content. Honestly, it's probably gonna move up once I get better at these RPG stuff, especially when like 8 comes out and I do eventually come back and play all these games. But for right now, it's chilling and good stuff. Yakuza 5, we're putting in peak Yakuza gameplay, because like every single character you get to use, even Haruka, it's either somewhat enjoyable or it's like the best version of them for me, at least. Maybe not Akiyama for that statement, but like everybody else, yeah. Like they're just like so fun to use. They have such a big bag they can use. They have their own city. They can just like beat up everybody. I like everybody's moveset in this game. All right, for the last game on the list, we got like a Dragon Gaiden. This one, I'd say for me, it's peak Yakuza game. I feel like they finally understood how to make fighting good in the Dragon engine right here. Haven't played Last Judgment, heard it was the best one, so don't kill me, guys. But at least for the main Yakuza series, it's the best one that was happening in the Dragon engine. Like, I love the two styles, the agent style and the Yakuza style, of course. I loved all the people you can use in the Coliseum. That's the best Coliseum by a good margin. This is an all-around solid game. It has a similar structure, I'd say, to Zero in terms of like the content it has on the side. I also did copy like a good bit of the ones that are in Zero, so that's probably why I feel that way. And it just has a lot of content for such a smaller scale game that it is. And it was really fun to play, you know. The set pieces in the game were fun. And that's all I have for this video. If you somewhat enjoyed the video for whatever reason, subscribe if you want to. That's it for me. See ya.